Since the turn of the 20th century, the Birmingham Botanical Garden has been a fixture of this community. The citizens of Birmingham could come out here and commune with nature and feel at one with the world. That's just one side of the Botanical Garden. There's a more insidious side. Executives of the furnaces, steel mills around town, decided that the money wasn't in steel but in antihistamine sales. And they thought, what better way to make people's noses run and chests heave than to bring in foliage from around the world and plop it right down here in the middle of central Alabama. So they did just that, and sales did skyrocket. So much so that in the mid-40s, the UN came in and called this all a war crime. It wasn't until the mid-70s when Councilman Boudreaux LaFontaine saw what was around him and said, "Nah, them trees is pretty." They dropped all legislation, and the Botanical Gardens stayed. It's not just about trees and plants and the life it gives, it's about big pharmaceutical companies taking your money and making you a slave.
Avondale Brewing Company, Avondale Beer. Avondale Brewing Company was founded in 2000 and this many. It's one of Birmingham's only yeast-free beer brews. You'll notice now that it's also filled with children, because there's nothing white people like more than bringing their children to drink with them. On the day of the installation of the actual brewery, there were 3 tragic drownings. I was one of them, and I've been haunting ever since. You'll notice that despite the yeast-free brew, there is an intense yeasty smell at first entrance. I did have a yeast infection at the time of my death. It was founded by a retired Avon lady who wanted to find a place for her and her Baptist friends to drink without the shame of hell. Robert E. Lee himself once took a shit in this very spot. It then came to life, hid underground, and that's how we got Larry Langford.
Here we are at the Birmingham Rotary Trail. This place holds a special meaning to me because this is where I had my first three-way with nationally syndicated and local radio personalities Rick and Bubba. Remember it just like it was yesterday. I never hear from Rick anymore. That's weird. Oh well. But yeah, anyway, they told me that they held me right here and they said, "Hey, you're not gonna tell anybody about this, are you?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody. We're in love, aren't we?" And you know, like I said, nothing. Not even a fucking phone call. Fuck me, I guess, right? Whatever.
And here we are at Linn Park, where they're currently having a Fair Trade Organic Festival where you can trade your natural children and organs. It's not illegal because it's Alabama. Yeah, there's no protocol here. There's never any protocol. You can do whatever you want. Did you get that? What many people don't know is this is home of the drop-off point where moms get to take a break. You know what that means?
Then that means you can take a break.
Yeah, that means you stay here, and I'm.
So we're here at the Nick. The Nick was actually founded by Nick Saban. True fact, you could only get oatmeal cream pies and bourbon here for about 3 years. Then in 1992, Bill Cosby bought it for about $6.5 million. It didn't last very long because he was getting a lot of complaints from the female workers. Tons of stuff has happened here. Woodstock, the Beatles' last concert. Magic Johnson got HIV here. Ellen DeGeneres discovered her sexuality here. Jessica White actually started his gas huffing addiction here. And Tupac played here with Biggie. So I used to be really scared to sit down anywhere in the Nick, really, because I thought I was going to get pregnant. But now I take my birth control, so you know I can sit wherever I want. The Nick was voted most likely to spontaneously combust in 2005. As you can see, that hasn't happened yet. Mayor William Bell was born in the unisex bathrooms here. Yes, both bathrooms. Alien abductions are actually very common here at the Nick. The first time Neil Patrick Harris was ever seen was here at the Nick. I'm not saying he was an alien, but he might be.
We're here at Saturn. I don't know what's inside. I've never been brave enough to go through the doors, but I hear tell that it is an orgy club, and it's where the sex happens. Restraint tables, flogging machines, torture racks, libido suppression machines, Indonesian spin fuck tables. It gets kind of weird in there. We're here inside Saturn. Rockets. It's kind of a theme. I've just got one question for the employees and the purchasers of Saturn's products that they serve. Where my tang at? Saturn is where Bear Bryant was assassinated. A lot of people don't know this. Right at the bar. A lot of people don't realize this, but Saturn, the bar, is actually a recreation of the atmospheric conditions present on the planet Saturn. They've done a great job. It's so lifelike, looks so real, and when you go inside you will implode. So sales aren't very good because of all the deaths. Put tang in my face, Saturn, or get the hell out of my Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? You here for the orgy?
Ed's Pet World. World famous. Everybody in Birmingham loves it. Everybody in Alabama loves it. You know the theme song, Ed's Pet World. Come on into Ed's Pet World. It's a jungle. You know? Fun fact, Ed's Pet World, founded in 1701, it was originally called Edward's House of Mongrels. And we had to change that. What's his name?
Sunshine. Hi, Sunshine.
Sunshine.
What are you doing, huh?
I'm chilling. You cooling? You all right? Give you a kiss.
Yeah, you like that.
I don't think they allow you to do that in Alabama. You're a dude, right?
That's okay.
Inside Ed's Pet World, got a gator on me, but roll tide.
Actually, a Cayman.
Cayman. Is she full of Donald Trump's money?
No.
It's not that type of Cayman? Okay. Cayman. Yeah, the last time I had something this leathery in my head, I was jacking off George Hamilton.
Welcome to the world's premier entertainment complex, the BJCC, otherwise known as the Bon Jove Civic Center. It gets its name from Werner Bon Jove, a German who, along with other great minds, came from Germany to America during World War II to help our government name our arenas. And ever since then, the Bon Jove Civic Center has brought the world's top arena acts to Birmingham. Don't believe me? Just check out the rest of the 2017 schedule. Cop Rock Live, the Rick and Bubba Virtual Experience 2, Bubba's Big Day, the Candy, Knife, and Gun Expo, Fall Out Boy on Ice, Cirque du Soleil, Totally Nude, Cirque du Soleil, this time we're fucking, Cirque du Soleil, Penetration, Cirque du Soleil, this time we promise we will be fully nude and having sex with each other. Cirque du Soleil, Nude and Rude. And Cats.
Birmingham's awesome, right? Yeah! 3 cheers for Birmingham. That tour was pretty shitty though. Where do you find these guys? And isn't this the second time you guys did this shit? Didn't you already do it? Why is there a second tour? I don't know. Anyway, Birmingham is awesome! 3 cheers, yay! No more racism, we got rid of all that shit. It's all gone. So, we hope you enjoyed yourself. Come to the Magic City. Why it's magic, I couldn't say. I don't know. Maybe there's goblins? We don't know, but they call it magic, so come on down. Bring your David Copperfields and your Doug Hennings and all those other guys that do the magic. And come on down to the Magic City. Woo!